Good evening, everyone. Yes, the pink hoodie again, the hoodie. Hope everyone is well. Let me just drop this in the Discord. Oh, there we go. Shared with everyone. Guess what I've been doing today? I've been painting. I've been up to all sorts, guys. Not gonna lie. Been up to all sorts. Hope you guys are well. No one's joining yet, but you might be watching this at a later date. Basically, I thought I'd do a little live to update members and, well, non-members as well. But yeah, I just wanted to say, I've been a real busy boy. I've been plastering a curved ceiling. I've been, where have I been? Plastered a curved ceiling, fixed a door where a customer got stuck and rung me at silly o'clock in the morning, and I was already out on the job. Then I have been filming a wedding. I need to do the wedding video. I've been out on a shoot, first shoot of the season, second shoot day, but first shoot day for me, as in pheasants, partridge, and pigeon and all that, although pheasants not started yet. What else have I been up to? I worked like mad last weekend because I knew I had the wedding on Monday and a shoot on the Wednesday. Tuesday, what did I do Tuesday? Tuesday I went to the house to renovate the house, started getting kitchen doors, or like door fronts and drawer fronts off, changing all of that. Evening, Robbo. Yeah, man, oh, I've been super busy. I've just had dinner, and yeah, now I thought I'd update you guys. So yeah, started with a Friday afternoon. I plastered from like 8 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, one whole set on a big curved ceiling. Don't know how many square meters it was now, but yeah, like 3.5, 4 square meters. Weren't that high, it was only conservatory, so a hop up was good enough, but it's the fact that I had like a round in the top and then a round down this corner and then a round down this corner. I think I've probably put some photos into Monday's video, which you've probably already seen, Robbo. Done that. Then after that at 2 o'clock, I went off and repaired a door, hung some gym storage rack pin plate weight things on the wall, hung a mirror on the wall. I then worked all evening till 11 o'clock. That's why I wasn't live last Friday night. Then I worked Saturday, machining up doors for the week. And then Sunday I decorated the doors, and then Sunday evening I was out, and then Monday I was at a wedding. Tuesday I took on a new lad. Wednesday I went on a shoot with Liam for partridge and pigeon and stuff. I was going around with my camera taking photos for that day. That was Wednesday. And Thursday and Friday I went mad again. Didn't go to the gym at all last week, I was so busy. New lad is awesome, Robbo. The new lad is awesome. I have no idea whether he's watching this. He might be watching this, but yeah, the new lad's all right. He's a great kid. Yeah, goes to the gym, disciplined. Even after a hard day's graft, he still wants to go to the gym, so he's very, very disciplined. I respect that in him. Yeah, he wants more work, so I'm doing my absolute best to find him more work. I've explained to him my work's not carpentry, it's not normal hours sometimes. Yeah, I've just not had the time to video anything this week. I still have lots of new videos coming. Stuff like, if I click here, if I then go to YouTube projects, Amy's wardrobe, still ongoing project, just had no time to finish it. I've just not been in the house. Chisels, never followed that up. Saturday I done Dylan's TV. Ed's job is this week, so I've just posted that. Ely Dog Park. I've been doing some work in a dog park. I've probably got more to add to the dog park, and there's some drone footage and some cool stuff. I was on a machine digging at Ely Dog Park. Had a kitchen job that was a pain in the arse. The customer didn't really know what I was doing, so I just sort of soldiered on. And there's no voice, there's no nothing to it. I'm just going to voice over it and just explain, like, these are the kind of nightmare situations that I end up in. Members only. The guy that gets me plastering the conservatories, he had a house that was water damaged, so I replaced 3 ceilings and done a lot of plastering that week. I still have like everything from Portugal when I worked out in Portugal to post. Then I done a job for a lady and travelled a long way. I've got a bit to share about Trade Wars that I've done in July time, where I went paintballing. And then this week I've videoed Kai hanging some doors and like asking apprentice questions. So that's where I'm at with videos. And yeah, I've got no time. I've had no time to throw the videos out. How can I get that to stay there? It's not going to stay there, and yeah, you're not going to stay there. I just have to hold you. Yeah, I've upgraded a NAS Synology drive, sort of back up things to the cloud. I've got a custom made gate to do. I've got a repair sort of refit job to do to a gate down Meeple. I've got 6 oak doors to do for a customer. I've got a kitchen floor to repair and insulate and chipboard, and I've got some slabs to lay for a bin store and some guttering to replace. I've got possibly like an alcove, like 2, you know how some new builds have like, oh, his and hers wardrobes, but much similar to like this sort of thing. But basically I've got like, it's got a door on it instead of sliding wardrobe doors, and they want me to knock the doors out and make it sliding wardrobe doors. Got that. Some really awkward custom wardrobe build for a lady. Priced up tacking all the ceilings in a old property and perimeter noggin and insulating. And then I've just been snagging some bits. Done a TV. Yeah, put a TV on the wall. Saturday, filmed that. Yeah, Kai's good as well. Kai's appeared on the camera. Kai's talked to the camera. He's a good lad. It should be a good watch if whoever tunes into that. But yeah, I just thought I'm going to nip on here to say, basically, I normally do this, guys. If you're a normal subscriber, I normally do this, but obviously normally I edit it and I'm not doing it live on my phone. And yeah, if you're a member, I update members what I'm getting up to each week. It's a little more personal if you click that button and join and become a member. But please, no one's has to do that. But yeah, that's an update. That's like some things that I've got going on. On top of that, this is just YouTube. On top of all of that, I want to make a video on the DJI Avata 2, where I've been flying it, where I crashed it in Wales. Ed's shots, what are these? Yeah. I've done some stuff with Ed. I've done my own stuff now without Ed, filming weddings. Filmed the combines, Liam's Evo, morning gym. What is morning gym? That is, I've yet to post that. been recording in OBS. What have I been recording? Phoebe and Morgan, and then Richard's shoot. What is Richard's shoot? Is that what I think it is? Ah, right, that's old. Wales trip. And then what's this? More moo cows. Yeah, I've been super duper busy. Couldn't be any busier if I tried. But yeah, been doing stuff like this. Yeah, I guess come Christmas I will be a little grateful. I'm disappearing to Portugal, I think, at Christmas or just before Christmas. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the time off. But at the same time, I'm enjoying it. I've nicely come to a point where I've accepted. It doesn't matter how like aggressive I am at pushing out videos, YouTube's only going to grow at the rate it wants to grow at. So yeah, I've dropped doing 3 videos a week, and I've shrunk from like gaining 150 subscribers every 30 days to only 44. So I've given up trying to be a bit aggressive with YouTube. You know, the last 18 months, let's say, yeah, let's see where I'm at. I'll click on it now, live on Studio. 2,211 I've got. Yeah, and I've gone from like £35 a month to like £14. So I'm backing off. YouTube will be YouTube, and I need to concentrate on like what I can earn during the day nicely. I will do my absolute best to post out as much as I can. I'll probably do more lives. I might get Kai to hold the phone, or equally I hold the phone and film Kai, because he's pretty alright at being on camera. He's pretty cool with it. He understands the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys are alright. What do you mean, that like the YouTube as a hobby, or? Yeah, that's how I'm taking it now, Robbo. Yeah, I need to do YouTube as and when. I want to keep up the normal words. I want to keep up a normal schedule so that you guys are so I'm still on that algorithm, but yeah. What did you think to the garden room. The garden room probably doesn't do me justice like what I'm capable of doing. Everyone probably thinks like, oh, handyman, this, that, and the other. But like the stuff that I'm doing, you know, like maybe some handy. Yeah, it's down to views, Robbo. Like one day they'll be worth like 400 quid, but until I build up that like 5,000, 10,000 following and I'm getting like mad views, will I ever reach that point? And I've been really, really aggressive with pushing out the 3 videos, the members videos, the Friday night lives, tuning in, chilling with you guys, and all of that. And that's been amazing. But I can either aggressively push YouTube and slack off taking on work, or I can take on the work and let YouTube take a back foot, and the work is guaranteed money. I don't know about killing myself, but well, I'm just as much like, if I'm not killing myself at the YouTube, I'm killing myself at work, because I work till like, yeah, I can't bring it up here on my phone. Literally, last Saturday I done 4 hours, last Sunday I done 4 hours, and then I went and see family. Then the Monday I left my house at 7:30, and I was at the wedding venue by 8:30, 9 o'clock. I left the wedding venue because I know the people. I stayed after like 10:30, or it might have been like 9:15, 9:30, when the sparklers went off and we got some cool footage. Yeah, after that, I stayed there till nearly 11:30. I then drove home. I didn't get back till like midnight. I went to bed at 1 in the morning. I then went to work the next day at 10 o'clock. I told the apprentice I wasn't going to be too early, so I got in for 10 o'clock. He was waiting for me at 8 o'clock, bless him. I should have told him. I just forgot. I was just so busy. I was so tired, like I am now. And yeah, went to bed at like 11 o'clock. Didn't get up for gym. Went to work the next day at like 10 o'clock. Worked till 6 o'clock, I think, that day, on the Tuesday. And then went shooting on the Wednesday. Got up for 9 o'clock. Went in at 9:30, I think, on Thursday. I was due to go in at like 11 o'clock, but Kai, my new lad, texted me to say his driving instructor had cancelled. Reliable, about an hour before his driving lesson. So if I can find my man a better driving instructor, I'm going to try and push him to go with someone different. Yeah, so then I got short notice there, so we went in at 10, not 11, because Kai was due to meet me there at 1:30 after his driving lesson, and then was going to work till like 8. I think we worked till like 7 o'clock anyway. Then the Friday, we went back in at like 10 o'clock and worked. Kai worked till about 6 o'clock, then I dropped him at the gym. I then come home, picked up some more materials and went back to the job. Yeah. Probably not. Not because, more because he needs to learn to pass his test, not learn to drive. Like, I could teach him something that's frowned upon in a driving lesson, you know, like I might position my van out over the white line so that I can get past cars. I drive very defensively. You know, I don't stick to my side of the road and then indicate and suddenly swerve out. I will slowly, like a lorry would, I will slowly edge myself out over the white line as I'm approaching a parked vehicle, and I will push traffic over. Even if I've got a vehicle in front of me. Yeah, I can imagine it's scary. Yeah, like my van empties like 2.2 tons. because of the racking and the carpet and the insulation and the batteries and the electrics. If it didn't have that, I think it's about 1.8 ton empty. But yeah, with like all the carpet racking, tools, batteries and electrics in there, it's like 2.2 with no weight in. And it's on massive Mahusive tyres, so it only does like 27 to the gallon. Lungs. Yeah. So yeah, worked till like 9 o'clock on Friday night, paid my labourer, invoiced my customer, and then my customer and I spoke about the bill. That's another story. I won't broadcast that on here. We'll find out on Tuesday if I get paid. My van's like that, where you like twist the end of the stalk, and yeah, if you then click and like roll your fingers, you turn the lights out. I do that quite often as well with fog lights. As I like flick and flick for the fog lights, it sometimes turns all the lights out on the vehicle. It's not always good, but late at night. Yeah, worked late on Friday night, and then Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, what I filmed this weekend, putting a TV on the wall. It was an 85-inch Samsung. I can imagine, Robbo, I can imagine. Yeah, turning the lights out whilst driving, that'll definitely make you say something to the driver. So yeah, Friday, put the TV on the wall, come home, edited all day long, and then I wanted to do one 20-minute video, but I don't have enough time now to do a Thursday video, so unfortunately I've split 12 minutes and 8 minutes. So I split what was going to be one whole video on how to box in PAX IKEA wardrobes and make any wardrobe basically built in. I had to split it into two. Oh, mate, it's hot up here. The computer is kicking out some heat, and that is a very bright light. Open up the window. This hoodie is keeping me. Evening CP, Mr. D. Evening. Hope you're well, man. Just catching up with everyone, explaining how much I've been doing this week. Been filming a wedding on Monday. Wednesday went shooting. Partridge and pigeon and all that. I was just on the camera. I weren't actually pulling the trigger. Oh, mate, it's amazing. It's like a tenner. Brought it for Amy, and then she wouldn't wear it. I was like, well, I'm not wasting it. It's because, like, right now, she'll be curled up on the sofa watching something with a blanket over her. And I thought, instead of having to have a blanket and, like, oh, blanket on, blanket off, oh, tuck me in, just put this on. Awesome. And then, yeah, worked flat out all week. For a man that's meant to be just a carpenter, I get up to all sorts. Back with electricians tomorrow. Then I've got to replace some kitchen worktop subject to the worktop being in. If the worktop is not in, then I'm off to another job, basically. I'm not waiting around. Don't worry. Yeah. So yeah, I've got another busy week ahead. Awesome, Robbo, man. Awesome. Happy for you, mate. Hope all went smoothly, mate. You don't have to voice it on here, but I hope all went smoothly, mate. I am I'm eyeing up some stairwell tower scaffold. This stuff. It's only like 600 wide by 1.2, is it? Don't know. Let's have a look. Nah, it's probably like it's probably like a meter in it. If that table's like 600, 800 high, it's probably like 1100, 1200. Lisa, nice. Hope Lisa is doing well, growing and fit, healthy and strong, with no health problems. I've done, well, Liam has let go of the Evo. The Evo has been sold. Liam now owns a Mahusive truck. Yeah, Amy's alright, I think, mate. Amy's pretty good. She's downstairs watching TV, chilling. She's happy as Larry. I've been that busy, I ain't even had time to have a haircut. Normally at like 2 o'clock on a Friday, I've got time to have a haircut. Or at some point in the week, I've got time to nip off. But yeah, very busy boy at the minute. Evening, Richard. Hope you're well, mate. Hope everyone's well. Hope everyone's having a good time. I've just been updating everyone how busy I've been. Filmed a wedding Monday this week. Been down the farm with a camera, taking photographs of people with their shotguns shooting. Got some awesome photos. I wonder if I can show you guys some photos. If I back out of that, back out of that, back out of that. Here we go, shooting photos. Where's Liam? Here's Liam. Back of the gun bus. There's the boss. If I open up, if I get rid of that, if I then open up this one, Liam and Madison, if I skip a few. Ah, here we go. One's like this. Let's clean this lens. Watch this. So you see that? That don't, like my camera on my phone, don't even do this justice. You can see how many grey hairs. See whether he's got any buggers. You should be able to, on some of these other photos, Brandy. Rip, feeling sorry for himself. rip running off. But yeah, I've yet to properly get some detailed ones blown up. It's hard. Birds move so fast. Here we go. Oh no. In a minute it comes into focus, just as it turns into the sun. You see I've got photos like this. No. Here we go. Feathers are all out. Yeah, Liam's seen them. Liam's got copies and stuff. He's just obviously not got the full like raw photos. Yeah, look. Boom. The new lens and the camera is amazing, absolutely amazing. Yes, it's almost like a onesie, like I won't, but yeah, it's just a hoodie. What else can I update you guys with? Because I'm probably boring you with these now. What else has been going on? Not a lot really. I was working so much last week basically that yeah, I never trained. And yeah, got a new lad. He's not permanent, but for as long as he wants to stay, he can stay. And I'm trying to price him in on as many jobs as I can. Pour myself a Guinness. Cheers, man. B&Q versus DIY kitchens. Which one's better, and quartz worktops overpriced, or stick with laminate? I would go with DIY kitchens, mate. They are very good, incredibly good. Can't fault them. I've done one DIY kitchen fit on the channel, and I would go for SlabTech. SlabTech's what I've got. I'll show you SlabTech 2 seconds. I'll come off there, click on here. So literally, SlabTech, worktop, SlabTech, Apollo, SlabTech stuff. Click on this. Here we go. Carrera. Select options. Brand, colour, or I don't know. Oh, you can do all of this, right? But you don't want to do that, man. Here we go. Howden's Apollo worktop. Oh, you don't want Howden's, man. Sheridan worktops. No. I'll tell you what. Shopping. Laminate worktop, Carrera. House of Worktops. Here we go. 3 meters by 345 at 12 mil. No way. No way. Get rid of that. SlabTech. 30 mil. Seems like House of Worktops is the place, but I'll type in Marble Compact. Choose your size. 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. Yeah, you don't want 12 mil. Ugh, so you can't filter by anything other than that. Solid surface. Carrera, solid surface. 20 mil. God, mate, that is expensive. Right, follow me, I'll show you white Carrera. I mean, I can't lie. I've done my kitchen in like 2020, 2019. Ames, when did we do the kitchen? 2021. November, December 21, and it's an absolute steak because we've just had dinner. But I've got a round in it. It's all like this. That's your little joint. You can router in your draining board grooves, and look, mine's solid. Oh, mine's solid. Underslung kitchen sink. Nothing as these sites, yeah. Yeah, they're real good, look. It's a bit messy, so I'm being a bit selective what I show. Then I've got the white Carrera Hex tiles with it, basically. Then we've got all of this. And you got like this one. Bosh. These ones, they don't do it justice. They dim down and then suddenly come bright and all of that. Those ones. But yeah, we often, you can do that. Tape needs to go back up there and back up there. That's how we often have it. Welcome, man. Yeah, I highly recommend this stuff. I got this from Wix. This is a Wix kitchen. I don't recommend these. I would go for handles. Why? Because that is a nightmare. And that. Hey, Aaron's here. Yeah, Yeah, it's a nightmare. I don't rate J handles anymore. Hope everyone's all right. Evening, Aaron. Hope you're busy, man. I am flat out like a badger on the highway. Seems we're here. Co-op special. This is my go-to. Serves two. More like me once. And a pot of this. Bosh. Nice, Aaron. Nice one. Aaron, do you ever have anyone work with you? Do you ever have an apprentice or a labourer, Aaron? Fair. I'm 50-50. I like this lad. He's keen, respectful. Example, I thought I'd tallied up 24 hours this week with him, and he corrected me that it was actually only 23. So I owed him an hour less, and I went, I respect the honesty, have the extra hour. You can't buy truth like that. Yeah, Aaron, right? You just highlighted something that happened to me this week. Let me dish this up, and I'll go upstairs and I'll tell you what happened to me this week. My own doing. Like you say, it ended up like that. I can only be responsible for my own actions. Dug myself a right hole, Aaron. And you literally, that's the nail on the head. Nice. Is your lad that helps you like able to do anything? My lad's like currently not, but he picks up things real quick. I let him loose on a soft internal door. He pretty much aced it. I, if anything, didn't teach him well enough. Yeah, he can hoover. Yeah, mine's brilliant at hoovering, in fairness. Like he was none the wiser, and unless you tell them they're none the wiser. But you know my cordless hoover, he undone the wire and he plugged it in, and it had a battery in it, and he was like, oh, I can't reach this bit. And he missed bits in a room. He didn't realise it was cordless, and he plugged the DeWalt thing in. Alright, I'll let this cool down, and once this is cooled down and I start yamming this in, I'm nicely gonna disappear, guys. Right, what did I do this week? So I filmed, start from last week. Last week, like last Friday, not this Friday just been, but the Friday before, started with a heavy workload. I had a rounded ceiling to skim. I don't know whether I can get a photo up. Had a big rounded ceiling to skim. I then went and repaired a door where a customer had got stuck the wrong side because what had gone? The bit the spindle goes through in the latch like the actual turning mechanism in the latch where the spindle passes through had failed. So the spindle was turning the square retractor catch point in the latch, but then the latch wasn't retracting. It's just dead. Anyway, so I had to go and fix that. I then had a mirror to put up and some weights to put up. Aaron, I can totally relate. I can totally relate to you, man. It's so frustrating when, like, on a Friday you've been with the apprentice, and then you come to like the Saturday morning, you got to do a job, or like the next Monday, and you're like, oh, I'll just go to the drill box. There's no drill bits in here. Where are the drill bits then? Then you go into like a Hoover. What are my drill bits doing in here? They're meant to be in that. And then before you know it, you're organising your van again, and you've lost time. Yeah, splash. Nothing's legit. Not yet, anyway. I might, for my own sake, go limited. And just make everything easier. I definitely will if I pass VAT. But yeah, so had a hectic Friday. After the fixing the latch, I then worked till 11 o'clock at night trying to make some like false looking shaker style flat MDF grooved panel doors. And then yeah, on the Monday I was due to be fitting them in a flat, so I'd done 4 hours. I'd done 3 hours Friday night, I'd done 4 hours Saturday, I then done another 4 hours Sunday on them, painting them, getting them ready. I then done Monday, I left my house at 7:30 and left a wedding venue at 11:30 at night. Had a whole day filming a wedding. That was a pretty awesome experience for myself. I'm yet to edit that and put that video together for the customer. I then Tuesday I then started that job and started changing the doors in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm literally the same, Aaron. Like, I've got 6 doors, 6 oak doors. I can't have an apprentice on 6 oak doors. And I've got stuff like make and hang a garden gate. There's nothing for him to do. Yeah, mash all this up. Where am I getting at? Tuesday worked. Wednesday I was on the shoot. And then Thursday everything went south, Robbo. Walked into the job. Sorry, the Tuesday, as I started the place had been flooded from like a Monday. So yeah, not good. I found the shower head flat on the side of the bath, dripping like. Yeah, this lad's going to be a bit more than as and when. I'll probably be able to like put him on loads of stuff. It's just you've got to pre-agree it with like your customers that like, look, I'm going to be more money because I've got this help with me. So yeah. So Thursday, after Tuesday morning's disaster where I found the flat, the house, the property's leaking, and there's water dripping from a light fitting, instantly turned power off, removed the light fitting, water's falling from the ceiling. So I've just left that alone. So Thursday, after having Wednesday to dry, most of Tuesday and Wednesday to dry out, I've gone to fix it on Thursday and put up the new light fitting, and it's all old school 3-phase, not 3-phase, 3-core. So it's like black, red, yellow, and like a green, or was it a blue? I don't know. Anyway, I've got 2 black cables. So one should be switched as a live, and one should be switched as a neutral. And I've got my brown and my blue ready to sleeve them up. And I thought, well, it's 50-50. It's either this way or this way. So I put it in, tried it, bang, I heard something pop, and I was like, oh, I'll reset it. Went to the board, and it's these little things, inline HRC fuses. Now this is a normal 25mm plug top fuse. Medlocks wanted like £35, and I was going to have to drive to like Saffron Walden or Spalding to go and pick up this fuse. £35. Got on Amazon, found some, but yeah, basically I had like an hour stressing, what am I going to do about power? And I had to try and I had to basically just go off and go get a fuse, and had to just trust that the labourer was going to get on with stuff. So I was like, right, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Once you've done that, do this again. Once that's had two, you can give it a third once it's dry, and just set him off painting. And I was like, if you see any marks like this, do this. If you come across anything like this, mask it, tape it, don't go near it. The door that you hung the other day needs to come off its hinges, restrict that. And you know what? He was amazing. And yeah, I had like an hour and a bit panicking to myself. And then in the end, Amazon saved the day. I then had to go off and get bathroom paint on the Friday morning. So I dropped him off, got him started, set him up with sandpaper and filler and everything, and he was decent. He was brilliant. Got on with it. He I say he sits down a lot and goes on his phone every now and then, but in all honesty, I never go on my phone and I never stop all day long. So I'm comparing him to me. He's entitled to stop after so many hours and all of that. So that's my only little nitpick with him. Other than that, he's amazing. But like I say, he's entitled to stop after so many hours at work. You're entitled to stop. So I can't moan at him for it. Other than that, he's a brilliant worker. I'm going to have him back in this week. I've got a kitchen worktop to replace and fit a sink and put a hob back. Then I've got 3 bedrooms and 2 en suites to sort of hang 2 doors and skirt an architrave. $18, so it's just like minimum wage. But he's learning quick. He doesn't drive, so I have to pick him up. He's a great lad. He's got his head in the right place. He needs to earn money, so he's applied to work at Tesco's like part-time. I'll just give him £10 an hour, and then it depends how many hours he does. Yeah, honestly, Aaron, watch this. Drop the, leave. Gov minimum wage rates. Here we go. Look, once he's 21 and he gets like £12.21 an hour. So, when he's 21, it gives me a few years. So basically by the time he's 21, he's going to be on 100 a day. So yeah, that's where I'm at. Guys, I'm going to enjoy this. It's been good to catch up with you. I will try and go live during the week, and I'll try and get Kai involved in a live. So even if you can't join at the time, chill. The live will stay live, obviously, and you can watch it in the evening or something. So thanks for tuning in, lads. It's been a blast. And girls, if there's been any girls. Yeah, he's going to appear on the channel. He's done some videos with us. He's swung a door. I thought, do you know what? That'd be perfect for me, like how I teach swinging doors, whether I teach it well, and honestly, mate, the socks don't come out until it's winter, and boots. I will walk across stone driveways. I will walk across mud, slub, and all sorts, and I will just get hold of Africa feet. Yeah, an unofficial helper. I'm going to make him official. But at the moment, it's just as and when. I need to get him, help him get set up with self-employment. I get frustrated, Aaron, when the dust goes over your trainers or the dust gets all in your socks when you drill outdoors, and then before you know it, you've got to hoover the entire house. Yeah, he's been to college. He's got level 2, which is the new level 3. I don't know how much he's done on it, but he's done like flat roofs, pitched roofs, dormers, hand-cut roofs, truss roofs, all of that. I don't know. He's 18 now, so I don't know how it works. You can still learn, Mr. D. Just stay tuned to the channel, man. I'll teach you guys everything and anything you want to know. I'm going to have a read up of this. There's something about 10% and 80%. I have to pay for his training, Aaron, basically, in order to get funding. Yeah. It's a lot. It looks like a lot of hassle, and I bet you they're like 90-day payroll or something. So like September's money you'll see in November. Meanwhile, you've already given him 16 pay packets or something. It'd be a bit late. And then I'll have loads of boxes and paperwork, like you say. Right, guys, with love, I'm going to shoot. It's been nice chilling with you guys. Yeah, stay tuned. Loads coming up on the channel, and hopefully come winter, this winter, I will do a hand-cut dovetail, and I will get the labourer to do a hand-cut dovetail. How about that? Once I cross the doormat, I want it in my hand. I can give people a week, but on my invoices, if I invoice on Friday, pay me Friday. I'd never go rip it all out. I'd never do that. Just take the fuse out the meter and take them off grid for a little while. Turn the water off in the winter so they wake up in a cold house. Nah. Don't know what I'd do in all honesty. Just had a customer ask if he can 50-50 a £2 bill, as in the last day of this month and then the last day of next month. And it's like, mate, I started your job in the middle of this month. Your materials are due on the 14th of next month. No. No, you can't do that, mate. I'm very lucky. I do loads of silly little jobs. In fact, that's just reminded me, I need to invoice a job. Bosh. Yeah. Do you use Sage or QuickBooks or anything, Aaron? It's very depressing opening it, typing out an invoice, sending it off to be paid, and then looking at what your turnover's been this month, and then checking the bank account, and it's like, oh yeah, I took that much, but actually this much of it was materials. All right, I hope you guys have a good week. I'm gonna shoot and head off. I've got to sort some bits out. Paper, fair. Sage accounting is brilliant. It's you know, digital ID. Sage is asking me to connect with HMRC so that they can predict my tax bills. No way. I'ma hide what I can. To be honest, I spend all year round, so I'm not really hiding anything. They're trying to catch people out that like don't spend a penny, and then come January and February they lose a load of money ready for April. They're trying to catch those people out, whereas I spend all year round, so I'm pretty all right. Right, thanks for joining. Much love. I'll see you next week. Peace. Bye bye.